Hi everyone, and welcome to our live session on behind the scenes at the Manchester Film School. Today we'll be showing you a series of short films, teaser trailers, and a bit of behind the scenes work from our team. So if you do have any questions, we don't have a you can just pop them in the chat and we'll do our best to answer them as we go along, but we'll just start off now. So as you can see there, it's quite a collaborative process working on any of our short films. So our students work together both within their year groups as well as across the different year groups to produce these. In your first year, it is kind of working out a bit of the foundations. It's very much around learning what you like, what you'd like to do, playing different roles on a set as well. And then as you go along, obviously over the couple of years, you do then specialize and do more of what really makes you tick, whether that's the actual screenwriting thing, the directing, or if it's being kind of like a camera operator and etc. Just keep going with another few shorts that we've done. So this one is called In Their Shoes. It was actually in response to a nationwide building society campaign. So they worked with some of our design students to look at a campaign around kind of cyberbullying and how it affects students, and our Manchester Film School actually responded to this with a short film as well. So that one was quite a short one, but again, just a very effective, looking at how we can tell story through a visual medium. That one obviously didn't even rely on any voiceover work or voice acting in any way. And this one's more of a fantasy-led short film. This one actually won some awards last year at some of the student film awards.
At least you know this isn't a dream.
Am I dead?
The longer you stay in these worlds, the less likely you'll wake up.
You want out? Get through the doors. I shoot, you run. Got it?
You've got a second chance. There are no continue, no extra lives. So do it right.
I don't want to die like this. I'm gonna die like this.
Hey, miss. Please don't be a boss. Oh, she's a boss.
So as I said, that one was a collaborative one. That's one of our students directed that, Zach, and like I said, he went on and won some actual awards for it, which was really exciting. Really proud of that effort. That's obviously a full film as well, so that was just the trailer there which you saw. Our next one, you did see a little bit of the behind the scenes earlier in that first video that we showed. So this one is a bit more of what this film actually looked like as it played out.
I walk to the echo of stars all around me, under me, a bed made of curious cloth, a pillow from a crib. The skies are dark, all of them, still comforting, starlight pouring all over this new home high above. Younger than yesterday, I feel no pain, no memory, lost, alone, yet with everything. What is this space? Good night to an old soul, goodbye to life once lived. This is my island now, to live it once more. Not long now, this timeless, weightless fall. Let calming mothers call back in time, I'm cleansed and bare, and I see the light. Now I know.
So that one's a really good example of how our students work both on location as well as in our own facility. So on campus, we do have about 3,000 foot studio space in which our students work. So it acts as a full film set. If we are shooting on campus, then that's all kind of created, and it goes right down from kind of set design and construction and all that kind of elements, as well as actually then obviously shooting and producing. We've got green screens on campus. Obviously all the lighting and stuff you saw there is a really good example of how it's such a collaborative process when it comes to filmmaking. So it's not just about the actual screenwriting, it's not just about the direction, it's all those elements coming together. So as you can see there, there's kind of, while a director or a screenwriter might have a vision of how they want it to come to life, there's so many different moving parts to create that. So a lot of costume design, set design, as we've just said, the kind of lighting design as well played a huge role there, editing, music, and makeup and all those elements as well. So our students do a really fantastic collaborative job on producing a lot of their films, and it is really encouraged for them to work collaboratively, as I said, both across different year groups as well as across kind of within their own kind of cohort. And part of that is really helping our students develop those lifelong links that they will need. So a lot of our students do work in industry. It is really encouraged, and we have a lot of ex-students who'll come back and do talks to our students. We have industry professionals both on our teaching staff as well as those who are currently working in industry, who will really help our students with developing those links, making those connections and getting that real world hands-on experience as well. Just go on to our next one, which again is a trailer for a short film called
Right, Mum.
Yeah, I suppose.
How about we go out somewhere?
I don't really feel like it.
If I go out like this, I'll get frostbite or something.
Is that better?
Well, I thought it was. Why? What's wrong?
No, nothing. Nothing's wrong.
I left my purse indoors.
Really?
Hang on.
That one's a really good example of kind of the diversity, as you can see just back to back there, of what our students do produce. So obviously there's a lot of kind of fantasy led stuff, which is purely around what our students are interested in, but also quite a lot of drama work. And we do work quite closely with kind of a lot of actors, a lot of within both our own kind of institutions. So as part of UCEN Manchester, we do also have the Arden and our performing arts departments both on site. So both of them we work really closely with to actually source actors who are kind of the future, but also our students, to give them kind of those options. We also work really closely with our graphic design team, who might look at designing posters and kind of the more rounded marketing materials that go alongside these short films that our students create. We also work with our makeup and special effects students as well, who can get involved. So it's a hugely collaborative process, and we do really try to interlink across the different curriculums as well. So not only are you getting those kind of options while you are studying with us, but also you're making those kind of industry links for life, as a lot of our students do stay and work in the kind of northwest or Manchester region. And there is quite a huge film and TV scene up here, obviously with like Granada Studios, the BBC, all working out of just about 20 minutes away. But we are really making links for people who are currently working in industry up north as well.
So this government does call for people like us.
You made me spill my last bloody beer.
Go on, get off.
I'm half alive these days. Half of me is wasting away. Disconnected, I lost my faith.
Watch where you go in with them wonky eyebrows.
sorry, Chantal. My dad.
I don't want to hear your excuses.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Who invited you here to watch me?
I'm here to watch.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Introducing our final fight of the evening.
So with that one, we're coming back round to our first one again. So thank you guys for joining us. Hopefully this has given you a bit of a taste of what this kind of calibre of work our students do produce at the film school. We're really proud of the work that they do, and I think that is recognised in industry with the links that those students make, as well as kind of the calibre of work that they do really produce. As you probably saw in this behind the scenes one, there is a huge focus on using industry standard equipment, so that means HD cameras, obviously prime lenses and dedicated grip equipment, and it is really about getting students practical experience on that equipment, so that when they are kind of going and doing even just interning work, or if they're kind of helping out on a production that an industry link might have, they're versed in what they are actually doing on that equipment, and it's not a completely new experience for them. So that's something that we really do focus on while we are here. So we really hope that that's given you a bit of insight. If you are looking to apply for this September, we do still have some limited places. You can apply now through clearing, and our team will pick those applications up and process them on an individual basis. We are really looking forward to the new academic year. As I mentioned before, we've got some really strong facilities on campus, which means that kind of in the same way that industry are doing, we are able to get back onto location and start working in different ways. Obviously, there is things like social distancing to keep in mind, and we are really looking at making sure that when you are on campus it is safe and it is practical, but we do fully intend to get back on campus as soon as we can, so that you guys can work on kind of in industry facilities. And I think the best thing about our offer is that that's not reliant on an external space or anybody else. That's something that we can control in-house. Like I said, it's a 3,000 square foot studio. There's plenty of space within there, and we are looking at how we kind of can adapt that to work in the best way to make sure you guys are safe on campus. If you do have any questions, and there will be an email on the booking page, you can get in touch there, or just via our inquiries email, which is inquiries@ucenmanchester.ac.uk. We do hope that this has been a good session for you, and that you've enjoyed seeing some of our student work. We know we're really proud of it. So thank you very much for joining us. We do hope it's been a good session. Thank you.